Hello, my dear friends. It's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, don't forget this is Saffron Media, and we are here to give you the best, the most trending, exciting, reliable, and authentic happenings in Nigeria, especially in the area of politics and many more. So ensure you stay tuned, relax, enjoy, get the best right from here. And of course, we all remember how the Chief of Army Staff at Tahiru actually died in a plane crash on Wednesday. And, it was such a blow in the face of Nigerians that everyone was wondering how this could happen. A lot of Nigerians reacted and was wondering how can the chief of army staff or how can a military plane even crash? There was a lot of reactions from Nigerians, but of course, no matter how well or how bad we react, what has happened has happened. All we have to do is just to pray to God, to be able to survive the present situation of things and the present administration of President Muhammadu Buhari, because it's really a difficult time for Nigerians. But there's something that is shocking that actually happened about the death of Atahiro. Eyewitnesses said that they saw two people jumped off the crashing plane with parachutes. And up till now, they are yet to see those two people. Nigerians are never wrong when they tell you that the death of Atahir was not natural, that he was actually murdered. And obviously, you can begin to see there. I know more will still unfold as time goes on, but they are beginning to being exposed, because we don't know who these two people are. But with time, it's just that we don't even have a sincere government. We don't have a just government. Otherwise, we should have been able to see the two people that jumped off the plane. How many were they? It's very easy to know. How many people entered the plane, how many people crashed, and why. Anyway, with when it has to do with crash and bonds, it's really difficult to tell who is who and who is not who, but at least they will be able to ascertain the number of people that are in that plane. So definitely, if these two people are indeed missing, they should be able to have found them, or they should be able to tell these are the two people that were supposed to complete the number of people in this plane. How come they are not here? Anyway, more details about this, because it's a really challenging one. But of course, please ensure you subscribe, like our videos, share, and also help us turn on the notification bell. All right, dear friends, without further ado, right here it says that eyewitnesses have alleged that two men jumped off the plane carrying the late Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atahiru, before it crashed on Friday evening. Witnesses' accounts of those living close to the airport said that the two men jumped off the plane with parachutes and disappeared. It was reported on Friday that Lieutenant General Ibrahim Al-Tahiru died in an air crash at about 6 p.m. A military big craft 350 carrying him went down at the Kaduna International Airport, claiming all passengers. The top military officer was in Kaduna on an official trip. It was also gathered that Atahiru's aide also died in the crash. But the eyewitnesses who gave the account of the incident in a viral video said two men escaped from the crash with the help of parachutes. One of the eyewitnesses, who spoke in pidgin English, said, General Ibrahim Atahiru's death, there are eyewitnesses report that two men jumped from the plane with parachutes and disappeared. There's nothing we will not see in this life. That is to tell you how terrible things have been in this country. But of course, Atahiru also made a revelation on Wednesday before he died in that plane crash on Friday. He made something very clear, and he was saying some things, and like what I said, that he was ready to fight terrorism. But of course, he's still slow, as though he's slow, but he is trying everything possible to ensure that there's peace and tranquility back in Nigeria. But anyway, what he actually said, the death of the Chief of Army Staff, Atahiru, has no doubt shaken the country to its very foundation. It was one shocking news coming at a time it was least expected in Nigeria. Atahiru reportedly died alongside other 11 passengers in the Air Force plane in Kaduna on Friday evening, which we already know. But of course, he said something addressing the officer through his representative, Major General Ben Ahono, to the Chief of Police of Policy and Plans. Atahiru encouraged them on the need to enhance their capacity building on information management. He told them that the workshop is necessary in order to enable them handle the myriad of security challenges that are currently confronting the nation. And he was represented, highly represented. But as he all he's doing is just to ensure that Nigerians are free from from the claws of Boko Haram and bandits and the like. But I believe they've seen that this guy will expose too much. It all started when immediately he was appointed the chief of army staff. It wasn't even up to 2 weeks when he was beginning to probe for the funds for the weapons that were supposed to be purchased some years ago. That alone was something that raised a lot of eyebrows. Actually, it raised a lot of dust, and nobody expected or no one was seeing that coming. But he said that it wasn't even his place, but they should probe the former chief of army staff, that is Buratai, that he should be questioned about the funds. Buratai said he's not in the best place to be questioned, that they should ask from Babangana Monguno and so on and so forth. The Ministry of what is it called, and a lot of it. But somehow they just felt this guy is going to expose so much, and if we keep him alive, we are all going to be in trouble. But we all know Nigeria does not even really have a justice, so at the end of the day, what will they do to them? But they're also scared that this administration could end anytime soon. So what if it ends and the new administration starts? What are they going to do? So it is really a hard time for them as well. But I believe the death of Atahiru was not natural. He died a painful death, and it's most painful because he was newly appointed as the chief of army staff. And he has exposed so many things, and now they feel, hey guy, you can't stay alive, you can't know all of these things and still be alive. But it's unfortunate because the country is calling for more trouble and calling for more banditry and kidnapping and Boko Haram and the sect, all about all of that, which is not necessary. So I just hope that God will take control on the things going on in the country today. And I hope everyone stays safe wherever they are, because this country is not a place where people can just wake up and say they're traveling to see their loved ones or relative. You just have to stay put wherever you are. So my dear people, that is it. Thank you for listening. Drop a comment, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell. Thank you. Bye.